Hello everyone, welcome to MRU E-Learning, powered by Mallaradi University. I, Dr. Vijay Kumar Sajjan, working as an assistant professor in Computer Science Engineering Department, Mallaradi University. So today we will study the topic regarding this strings. Strings is more important for parameters or whatever engineering branches you are having. For all programming subject, string is most important. We will cover some of the topics today. First, we will cover some string fundamentals, and next string mechanics and string operations and some of the string methods, and finally we will go through some real world applications of the string. So first, Python string. So here whatever string I am explaining, I will explain with the Python programming subject. So first we will understand what do you mean by this string. String is a sequence of Unicode characters that represent text data in a Python. So here we need to understand some of the terminology. First one is character. So what do you mean by this character? Character is nothing but it's a single alphabet, or you can call it as a digit or a symbol. Whatever alphabet you can take, whatever digit you can take, or else whatever symbol you can consider, all comes under a character. So if suppose in Python we won't have any separate what we can call string parameter. Whatever thing we want to in Python, we won't have a separate characters parameter. So whatever thing we want to represent, all the things we need to represent with the help of this string only. Suppose we are considering character as a string. So what is the length of this character in the sense? 1. Okay. And next string in Python, it is an immutability. Okay. Once you have created the string, later it is not possible to modify it. If you want to create another string or else what you need to do, you need to assign a different value for that particular string variable. And next, Unicode support. What do you mean by this Unicode support? In the sense, it will consider all the languages and all the symbols. Suppose I am considering a variable like S. For this variable, I want to assign a string like AI. So it will consider, or else here I have given one example. Here I have taken different what you can call language one Hindi terminology I have taken, like S equal to Namaste. S, you can call this also in a string. Okay. So now how we'll create the string? Creating string is very easy. Either you need to use single quote or else double quote. With the help of this single quote and double quote, what you can do, you can create your string. Okay. So here some of the examples I have mentioned, like S1 equal to hello. Hello where you have mentioned within the single quote, and S2 where you have mentioned in double quote. Okay. According to readability and content of your string, what you can do, you can create your string. And next, here one more topic is there, that is multi-line string. So how we will define this multi-line string? In the sense, multi-line string you will define with the help of triple single quotes, or you will use this triple double quotes. Okay. And when we are using this string, in the sense, this string normally you will use in the doc string. So formatted messages or else SQL queries and some of the structure across the multiple lines. There what we will do, we will use this multi-line string. Okay. So here I have given one example like message I have taken. So for this message I have written some multiple lines. These multiple lines where I have mentioned, in the sense I have mentioned triple double quotes. So or else if you want, what you can do, you can use this triple single quotes. Okay. Next, one of the most important topic in the string, that is string indexing. Okay. Why this string indexing is important? In the sense, if you want to access the individual character from the string, so compulsory this string indexing is required. Okay. So for each character in a string, what we will do, we will give some position number. Like in two way we will give the position number, like one is forward direction, another one is reverse direction. So we can call in two different way, like positive indexing and negative indexing. So how you will provide this positive indexing? Positive indexing you will provide from left to right, and negative indexing you will provide from right to left. So here I have given one example like text equal to Python. So here how many characters we are having? In the sense, like 6 character we are having. For each 6 character we have given the index number starting from 0 to 5. Okay. If you want to access any particular character, in the sense, how we will access? We will access with the index number. Like for example, here I have mentioned print that string name followed by this index number 0. Then what I will do, I will access this first character. If I want to access this last 5th character, in the sense print text of 5, then what I will do, I will access this last character. Similarly, what we will do, we'll have the negative indexing. So negative indexing, normally I told from right to left it will come. So normally first last character, what we will do, you will call it as a -1, and next character followed by -2, and up to whatever elements are there. For all the elements, what you will do, you will assign the indexing number. So suppose I want to access this last character. How will access? Like print of this text of -1. Then what you will do? You will access this last character. And similarly, if you want to this -6 index, in the sense, like you can observe what is the -6 index. -6 comes for this P. So in this way, what we will do? We will access the individual character within the string. And next, index access. So index access, in the sense, like in three different way, what we will do? We'll access the indexing, like forward access or backward access. So one more thing, normally what I will tell, in the sense, like compulsory we need to provide the valid range. Otherwise, no, the index comes out of range, then automatically it will show an error. Okay. Suppose forward indexing, in the sense, from where to you will start from the left to right, and normally the indexing number, as I mentioned in the previous slide, you will start from 0 to whatever characters are there. For those characters, what you will do, you will assign the value. In similar way, backward access, in the sense, from last character you will assign -1, -2, and continuously what you will do, you will assign the indexing number. With that, what you will do, we will access this backward access. And valid range, in the sense, suppose here I have mentioned one example. Suppose you can observe text equal to hello. So what is the length of this hello? Length of this hello is 5. So here I am accessing this 10th index number. So in hello, 10th indexing number is not there. So obviously what we will get? We will get a error. So that is the reason, while handling this what we can call index, so compulsory we need to mention this valid range. So then only we will access this index. Otherwise, definitely it will show an error, or else it will throw an error. Okay. Next, slicing. So what do you mean by slicing? Slicing, in the sense, like in a string, what we will do? We will access some part, or else we will access some portion. Like in previous, what we have done, with the help of this indexing, we have access individual character. But here, what we will do? We will access some part, or we will access some portion. Okay. So how will perform, in the sense, here you can observe the syntax. So normally what you will do, you will mention the string name followed by start index colon end index. Okay. Whatever the start index is there, that start index you will include. Whatever end index is there, normally what you will do, we will consider this end -1. We won't include that end value. So normally what we will do, we will exclude that end value. Okay. So it is about string slicing. Here you can observe some of the examples I have mentioned, like what is my string name, text I have mentioned. So what is my string, Python. So here I want to access some part, or I want to access some portion. So what are the portion? Like here you can observe, I want to access this pyt. How I will access, in the sense, normally what I will do, I will mention this print whatever string name, that is text, and the start index number, that 0 I will mention, colon end index number, that is 3. 0 you will include, and whatever end index number is there, no, that end index number you won't include, you will exclude that end index number. So obviously what we will get, we will get this pyt. In the similar way, I have given some of the examples. Like sometimes what will happen, no, like while mentioning or while slicing, what I will do, generally I will mention this colon, and afterwards what I will do, I will mention this end index number. So at this moment what will happen, no, is starting index number I have not mentioned. Starting index number I have not mentioned, in the sense, obviously what it will do, it will start from 0. By default it will start from 0. And in some other case, what will happen, if suppose I have not mentioned this end index number, at that time I will mention only this starting index number. So at this moment what will happen, so it will consider the last index number. It will consider the last index number. Up to that last index number, what you will do, you will access. Okay. So next, in similar way, we are having this negative index. So as I mentioned, this negative indexing also, with the help of this negative index number, what we will do, a negative index slicing also we can perform. Like here you can observe, what is my string, text equal to Python. So here I want to access this last what you can call last 2 numbers. You can observe here what I have done. I mentioned like print text of -2 colon. So here I not mentioned any end number. So obviously from where we will start? We will start from -2 up to end. What is this -2? This is -1. So this second letter is -2. From where you will start? You will start from O up to end. End in the sense on. So that portion only you are printing. So it is about this string slicing. And one more concept is there, that is advanced string. What do you mean by this advanced string? In the sense, in previous what we have done, we have sliced based on the starting index number and end index number. Here what we will do, sometimes what will happen, here we want to skip some of the letters. At the time what we will do, we will use this step letter, like start, colon, end, colon, step. What do you mean by step? Step, you can call it as an increment factor. Okay, either you can perform this positive increment or else negative increment factor. Okay, whatever step value we will mention, that step value what you will do, you will keep those many numbers. Okay, so here some of the examples I have mentioned. So just you can observe last example here, like some text I have mentioned, text value. So print text of 1 colon 8 colon 2. What do you mean by this 1? 1 is starting number. 8. What do you mean by this 8? 8 is your end number. What do you mean by this 2? 2 is your step number. So from 1 to 8 you are considering. So normally, as I mentioned in previous slide, end -1. So what are the indexing you will cover? 1 to 7 you will cover. So within that 1 to 7, whatever letters will come, you will consider with the increment factor of 2. With the increment factor of 2. So obviously from where you will start? You will start from 1 and next increment by 2. Increment by 2 in the sense, next letter what you will consider? You will consider this 3. Next letter what you will do? You will consider this 5. Next letter you will consider this 7. Okay. So 1, 3, 5, 7 like that what you will do? You will perform. So sometimes what will happen, whatever string they have mentioned, that entire string you want to write in a reverse direction. Yes, directly you can use this advanced slicing concept, like colon colon -1. So whatever string you have mentioned, that entire string what you are doing, you are mentioning in reverse direction. Okay. So here also one different example I have mentioned. So advanced slicing. Next, string modifications. So why we need to study this string modifications in the sense? So normally string is an immutable one. Why immutable one? In the sense, once you have created the string, later stage it is not possible to modify it. If you want to modify it in the sense, what you need to do? You need to copy or you need to create a new string. Okay. So what are the methods or what are the different operations comes under this string modifications in the sense? Reassignment. What do you mean by the reassignment? Changing variable. So with that variable what you will do? You will assign the different string. Okay. Next one is replacement. Replacement in the sense, already existing string is there. For that existing string what you will do? You will assign the different string. And next, case changes. Case changes in the sense, here what you will do? Sometimes you are having some XYZ string. For that XYZ string you want to write in uppercase or you want to write in a lower case. Yes, that is also possible. Next, concatenation is possible. How we will perform this concatenation? Concatenation we will follow with the help of this plus operator. And next one is deletion. Okay. So deletion. Next one is stripping. What do you mean by the deletion? Deletion in the sense, removing some character from a particular string. Okay. And stripping. Stripping in the sense, here what we will do? We will remove some of the blank spaces. We'll remove some of the blank spaces. And next, we are having like one by one in the sense. First one is reassigning the value. Suppose as I mentioned, string is immutable one. So once you can observe what is our string is s equal to hello. This hello, it is not possible to modify it. Instead of this hello, I want to mention welcome. So what I am doing, I am not modifying this hello, just I am assigning the new value to the same variable. What is my variable? Variable s. For this variable s, what I am doing, I am mentioning this welcome. When you will print this string, s, at that time what you will do? It will print the updated value. It will print the updated value. Okay. So in this way what you will do? Reassigning the variable. And what about this previous string, in the sense that previous string remains in the memory until and unless the garbage collection complete. Okay. Next, concatenation. What do you mean by this concatenation? Concatenation in the sense, adding the two string. If suppose I have a string and I have b string, I want to add this a and b. Okay, so how I will add in the sense with the help of this operator, that is addition operator. Suppose you can observe here, you can consider this example. Here what happened, we have variable like s equal to hello. So for this hello, I want to add this word. So what I am doing here, I am taking one more variable, that is new. For this new, what I am doing, I am adding this s string with the help of this plus operator. When I will add, at the time what will happen? So these two strings will combine. These hello words, these two strings will combine. Okay. So this is about concatenation. Okay. So next, replacing a string. Replacing string in the sense, suppose I have old string. So for that old string, what I want to do, I want to update with the new string value. Okay. So that is also possible. Directly what we are using this replace method. Here built-in method is there. With that replace method, what we will do, we will update the value. Here you can observe the example like s equal to I like Java. So here what I want to do, in this string, instead of this Java, I want to write this Python. So now what I am doing, I am using this inbuilt method, that is replace method. So here I am creating new string. For this new string equal to s dot replace. So here what happened, instead of this Java, I am updating this Python. When we will print the new string, at the time you can observe here, instead of this I like Java, so here you got I like Python. Okay. What about this original string, in the sense that original string, it won't change. When you will print that original string, like you can observe print s, the same thing you will get here. The same thing you will get I like Java. Okay. Next one is deletion. Okay. Anyhow, in Python, we won't have any built-in functions like for delete. So for that purpose, what we will do? We will delete in different way. Different way in the sense, first what we will do? So suppose you have some XYZ string. So up to whatever element you want to delete, so up to that portion, what you will do? First you will slice, and later whatever element you want to delete, after that once again you can perform this slice operation. So next what you can do, you can concatenate for both the operation. Okay, slice before and slice after. So then what will happen? Whatever element you will left out, that left out element you can call it as a deleted element. Okay, so next what we are doing concatenation. So after that concatenation, what will happen, when you will add both the strings, so definitely that element will vanish. So that vanish element we can call it as a deleted element. So here you can observe Python is there. In this Python, I want to remove this t. So removing t, in the sense what I am doing, up to this py I am doing this slice operation. Up to this HON, I am doing one more slice operation. After that, what I am doing, just I am adding both the strings. I am adding both the strings. Then what I will get? I will get PYHON. Okay. So here what I have deleted? I have deleted this T. Okay. This is about the deletion. Next, Python string manipulations. So here, why this manipulation is required, in the sense, if you want to work with the string, or if you want to work with the text in a Python, this manipulation is required. What do you mean by this manipulation? Manipulation is nothing but cutting or searching or replacing or joining the text. So that is nothing but manipulation. Okay. Next, here Python creates a new string each time, because original string cannot be modified. As we shared in the definition, Python string is an immutable one. So if you want to modify it, compulsory what you need to do, you need to create a new one. Okay. So within that, first one, inserting a character. How will insert, in the sense, in three different way what you will do? You will insert the character within the string. Suppose you want to insert any character at the beginning, or else if you want to any character at the end, or else in between. Okay, there are three possibilities. Suppose I have letter, like you can imagine I have letter at Python. So within this Python, what I want to do, I want to include any XYZ letter that is at the beginning, or else any XYZ at the end, or else what I will do, I will add that letter in between somewhere. There are the three possibilities. First one, insert at the beginning, in the sense, here you can observe what is my string, s equal to word. So for this word, what I'm doing, I'm adding this x. Where I'm adding at the beginning. So how I will add this with the help of this concatenation operation. Okay. So inserting at the end, in the sense, here I have a string, that data. So for this data, I want to add this x, where I want to add at the end. How I will perform? I will perform with the help of this concatenation. Then the last one is there, that is insert in between. Wherever you want, at that place you want to insert, in the sense, first what you need to do, you need to convert that entire string into list, And already we know what do you mean by this list. List is a mutable one. Okay, mutable in the sense you want to modify. Okay, so here whatever list we have converted, that list what we will do, we'll insert in that list, we'll insert the character. Afterwards what we will do, again we'll convert that into a string. Okay, that is the last option. Next, case transformation. Case transformation in the sense, just whatever string you are having, that entire string you want to convert into uppercase or lowercase. Yes, that is possible with the help of built-in functions. So here we are having this upper method and lower method. By this method, what we will do, we will convert that entire string into uppercase or lowercase. Suppose here you can observe, I have string a equal to hello world. That hello world I want to convert into uppercase. So here what I have done, print a dot upper. So obviously what will happen, whatever this string is there, that entire string now it has converted into hello world. Similarly for lowercase also. Okay. And next, stripping or white spaces. What do you mean by stripping? Stripping in the sense, here what you will do, you will remove the blank spaces from your string. Okay, so here we are having three different of stripping. One is S strip, another one is L strip, another one is R strip. What do you mean by S strip? S strip in the sense, you will remove the spaces from both the stride. Like you have some XYZ string. So for this XYZ string, you are having like spaces at the beginning, at the end. What you will do, you will remove both the spaces. That is nothing but S strip. Similarly, L strip in the sense, what you will do, you will remove the space from left side. What do you mean by this R strip? R strip in the sense, you will remove the space from right side. So here I have one example like S equal to hello world. For this hello world, I have spaces at the beginning, at the end. So what I will do, just I am doing this S strip. S strip in the sense, I will remove both the spaces. So when you will print this particular string, at that time you can observe here, you have removed the spaces, white spaces. Okay. Next, there are n number of Python built-in functions are available. Okay. So these built-in functions, what I have done based on their working parameter, I have segregated the methods. Okay, string methods. So here you can observe case conversion methods. So how many case conversion methods are there in string? So total we are having 6 case conversion methods. So what are those? First one is lowercase, uppercase, and title, capitalize. Okay. Next swap case and case fold. So okay. So all this comes under this case conversion methods. So just here what you are doing, whatever string is there, that entire string you are modifying, either lowercase, uppercase, or else string case or capitalized case. Okay. So you can observe example here, like you have a string like hello Python. So for this hello Python, what I want to do, I want to convert into lowercase. Print string dot lower built-in method. So you can observe here, when it will print, at that time what you got, all the cases within this string you have converted into lowercase. Similarly uppercase. Okay. Similarly capitalize. Okay. Once you can observe these things. Next, search and find methods. So total we are having 7 different search and find methods. What this search and find methods, sometimes it will provide the index number, or else sometimes it will provide the output in terms of boolean. So what are those 7s in the sense? First one is find method or find method. What do you mean by this find method? Find method, it returns the index position. Okay, if it is available, it will provide the index position. If it is not available, then what it will do, it provides the -1. Okay. Similarly, we are having start with and end with. So here what will happen, it will cross check whether the string particularly start with some character or else end with some character, or else start with substring, end with substring. It will provide result in terms of true and false. Okay. And next step, here you are having indexing, R index, and next counter. Okay. So all this comes under this search and find methods. Next we are having check and test methods. So there are 11 different types of built-in methods are there. Okay. So once you can observe, like is alpha number, is digit, is numeric, is decimal, is lower, is upper, is title, is space. So all these 11s. So how it will provide the result in the sense, this will provide the result in terms of boolean. It will provide the result either in true and false. Okay. Suppose you can observe, we have 2 string here, like S1 equal to Python, S2 equal to Python 3. Just here you can observe, S2 is alphanumeric. Yes, it is a true. Like suppose S1 you can observe is alphabet. Yes, it is true. Okay. Likewise, here one more string I am having. What is that string? String 1, 2, 3 is digit. Yes, it is true. Okay. So like this, what you will get? You will check this test methods. Next one, modification and transformation. So these are also 7 different methods are there. Okay. So like replace with the old one and new one. Next S strip, L strip, R strip, expand tabs and translate, and last one is market turn. Okay. Like one example, like S equal to I love Python. So here what I want to do, instead of this Python, I want to replace this Java. Yes, with the help of this built-in method, yes, you can replace the entire substring. Okay, result equal to s dot replace. Instead of Python, I want to write this Java. Okay, so when you will print this particular string, at that time what you will get? You will get the updated one, I love Java. What about this previous? Previous is there only. Okay. Next one is split and join methods. Okay, there are 6 different types of split and join methods are there. A split, R split, okay, split line, join, and next R partition, next partition. Okay, all these comes under this split and join methods. You can observe one example, like I have a string. This entire string I want to split. Okay, when you will split, at that time it will represent in terms of like list, in the format of list. What you will do, you will get the result, like apple, banana, mango is there. That apple, banana, mango, how you are splitted? You are splitted with help of this comma. You have enclosed within this square bracket. So now you can call this as a list. Okay. And next, if you want to separate any string elements, in the sense, yes, you can separate these string elements with help of any particular symbol or anything. Yes, that is also possible. Okay. Next one is alignment and formatting. Here also you are having 6 different of methods. Okay. So all these comes under like specified width. Within that specified width, what they will do? They will perform the operations like center width is there, L just width is there, R just width is there, Z fill width is there, next format is there, format map is there. All these works under a specified width only. Suppose you can observe one example like S equal to hello, like print S dot center. So here you have mentioned the size. So within this specified width, what it is doing, it is performing the operation. Okay. Next, we are having some encoding and byte conversion. Okay, so here we are having 2 different methods. One is encoding, another one is decoding. What do you mean by this encoding? Where we'll use this encoding, in a sense, like you are sending any messages through a network. At the time you want to protect your data, at that time what you will do? You will use this encoded data. Afterwards, how the receiver will receive that particular data, in the sense that receiver, what he will do? He will decode the data and he will utilize for his applications, or else he will read that messages. Okay, default encoding method is that is UTF-8. Okay, that is the default encoding method. Okay, so here also I mentioned one example. And next, one important thing here you can remember, when you will encode, at that time default one letter like a B letter, it will prefix for your data. Okay, and when you will decode that, at the time what will happen, whatever that prefix is there, that prefix it will remove and you will get your original data. Okay. Next, character and miscellaneous methods. So here also we are having 2 different one is ORD, another one is character. What do you mean by this ORD? In the sense, this ORD, what you will do, any code points, it returns the numeric code. And what do you mean by this character? Character would converts your code into character. Here you can observe. So with the help of this ORD method, whatever character we have mentioned, for this character you are getting the numeric code. So here you are using this character method. When you are using this character method, at the time what happen, for this numeric you are getting this character result. Okay. So in real world applications, in the sense, here n number of applications are there. Out of this, like few of them, what I have done, I have just mentioned here. You can observe here. First one is user authentication, personal data storage and message system, file system operation. Next one is web infrastructure. So in all the way, what we will do, compulsory we are using this strings. Okay, like here you can observe in user authentication, in the sense, suppose you are having some user ID and passwords, how they will retrieve, in the sense, they will retrieve or they will compare with the help of these strings, the passwords and usernames, all these what they will do, they will compare with the help of these strings. Next, personal data in the sense, suppose you are having your forms or else databases, and next some what you can call websites are there. How they are storing the data in the sense, they will store the data in terms of string only. Okay. And next, messaging system in the sense, normally what we are doing, we are using this messengers or else WhatsApp or else SMS, emails and all the things. So how we are performing the messages in the sense in terms of string only. Next, file system operations, like most of the OS, what they are doing, they are saving the files with the help of this string. Okay. And folders, and next file extension, path extension, all the things comes under this string only. Okay. Sometimes lot of string manipulations also involved. Next, web infrastructure in the sense, a lot of URLs are there, HTML contents are there, sometimes we can call it as this CSS spreadsheets are there. All these, how they are storing the data in the sense, they store the data based on this string only. Okay. Next one is data processing and AI applications. Like we want to search anything, how we will search in the sense with the help of this keyword in the form of string. Okay. And data processing in the sense, like we want to process the structured data formats required extensions like CSV files or else API communication or else XML configure files, all comes under strings only. And next, natural language processing, how these chat GPTs work, how these Google assistants will work, how this Siri process, all the process based on this string only. What they will do, there are large number of keywords. Those keywords, what they will do, they are distributed as a different strings. With the help of these strings, what we will do, just they will compare and they will provide the updated result. Source code management, there also what we are doing, like in most of the programming language, before compilation, after compilation, after what you can call interpreted also, what we are using this source code management in terms of string only. Next, document generation, and nowadays we want to generate like PDFs or else invoice or else some kind of bills, receipts, all these comes under this string only. Next, communication and connectivity in the sense, whatever communication or whatever connectivity nowadays we are doing, all these parameters are within the string only. First one is logging and debugging, social media content, barcode or QR code, API communications and voice recognition, all comes under this string only. Suppose I will tell this example like voice recognition in the sense, whatever voice we are giving for this Siri or else Google voice converter, how they will do, first that voice they will convert into strings, and later they will process and they will respond the immediate response. Okay. So next one, the universal rule of the string in the sense, wherever the text exists, so then what is the thing in there, string is there. So you can say whenever or wherever the text exists, string power it. So what are the possible applications? Again, searching also text required. Text in the sense, again it is in the form of string. Next, bioanalysis, communication purpose, matching purpose, parsing purpose, data storage purpose. So for any programming language, compulsory, what is the important is the string. Okay. So thanks for listening the video. Thank you.